This week's POW, we were talking about doubling your allowance. When we start off with a penny, how much money would we have on the 15th day? How many days would it take us to have over $1,000? And on what day would we have over $10,000? A penny doesn't seem like a lot of money, but when you double something, it can grow very quickly, or it can grow exponentially. And that's the key word, exponentially. So what we're going to think about is, how can we solve this problem? We can either fill out a table, which could be very time consuming, filling out each day and the amount of money that you get each day, or the number of pennies you receive each day. Or we can think about this in terms of exponents, where our base is a 2, and we have to figure out how the day corresponds to the exponent. I already know that 2 to the first power is 2, and 2 to the 0 power is 1. Well, on day 1, I get 1 penny. On day 2, so I'll put day 1, on day 2, I get 2 pennies. Well, this exponent can be written as 2 to n minus 1, where n minus 1 represents the exponent and n represents the day. So if I plug in day 2 for n, I end up with 2 minus 1 equals 1. So 2 to the first power equals 2 pennies. Okay, so if we continue this pattern to the n minus 1, we can figure out how much money we have on the 15th day by saying 2 to the 15 minus 1 power, or 2 to the 14th power. Well, we can write this string out, 2 times 2 times 2, etc., until I get 14 2's, or I can hop over to my scientific calculator, and I can use my scientific calculator to do the work for me. With your calculator, you're going to see a little button over here, x to the y power, and this basically is your exponent button. To use this button, you're going to type in your base. Our base is 2. Then you're going to hit the exponent button, and I want 14 as my exponent, because on the 15th day, my exponent is 15 minus 1, or 14. And when you hit enter, you will figure out how much, or what the product of 2 to the 14th power is. It's 16,384. 16,384. Well, I didn't earn $16,384 in my allowance. You have to remember that we started out with a penny. So we're still talking money, and this is 16,384 pennies. We have to convert this to dollars and cents. And to do that, we need to divide this amount of money by 100, because there are 100 pennies in $1. And when you do that, you're going to end up with $163.84 on day 15. Okay. So you can use the exponents to figure out how many days it takes to get over $1,000, or how many days it takes to get over $10,000. You can also go back and use your table, and you can be like, well, on day 15, I know I have $163.84. Well, I'm going to double that for day 16. I'm going to double that for day 17. So you can jump around your table and use day 15 as your starting point, and you can figure it out and see where you tip over $1,000, where you tip over $10,000. You can also jump around and say, well, on day 25, and use the calculator to figure out what your allowance would be. Okay? So to get your full credit for your POW, Put your answers to questions 1, 2, and 3 in complete sentences. Show your work. So either show me your exponents, your formula, and what you're calculating, or complete your table. Explain your steps. And of course, turn your POW in with the correct answers. Your POW is due at the end of the week. If you have any questions, please let me know in class.